everyone, it's Julia. I want to try and do some jelly printing on fabric today. I picked this up a while ago and have not used it. It's the Dynaflow, and it just says the Dynaflow is a free-flowing concentrated liquid color for use on any untreated fabric. Set by ironing, the product is in washable and dry cleanable, great on swimsuits, ballet gear, tennis shoes, t-shirts, and more. And they do say you can apply it on untreated natural and synthetic fabrics. So I'm just going to give it a try. I just got this set with, like I think there's what, 8, 9 different colors in here. And I'm going to use my jelly plate. And I don't even know if the two should be used together, but I'm just going to go for it. Try it. I also found these large flowers. I think I got them at Hobby Lobby. And my thought is to use these. I wish they would have laid flatter and they don't. And so I did cut this one and kind of deconstructed it a bit. I'm going to try and see if I can get it to work. So that's my plan. I'm going to be using 100% cotton canvas, which is a 10 ounce, which is heavier. And then I'm also going to use some just lightweight white cotton. I picked out the magenta, a sun yellow, and a bright orange. I'm just going to add some of the color to my jelly plate. I'll take my brayer. Now I want to see if there's any of the ink left underneath this to see if I can get a print. And it doesn't show up very well on this. I think I'm going to switch to some acrylic paints, although I do like this. I can see outlining this with black thread, just with free motion, and maybe doing some work on the inside. I am going to save this. I am going to use this. I just think that that could be something fun. I'm going to get out some acrylic paints and I'm going to try it. The same process with acrylic. I just bought these found these at the thrift store. They were $5. It's brand new, and I'm hoping that they're not dried out. There's that one. Now let's see if I can get a print on the white. Oh, I like it. Now I'm going to take this also to my sewing machine, and I will do some outlining on that. I do like how it even shows the little marks or little veins in the petals. I'm working with purple and fuchsia. Again, these are the acrylics. Try not to move that flower underneath there while I'm putting this canvas on. So what I'm trying to do is to leave the paint intact underneath this flower. So then when I put the next layer on, or the white fabric on, hoping that that picks up into a nice flower shape. I really love working with fabric paint and using the jelly plate. It really, you can use it, it's wonderful for paper crafting too, but it's just such a quick way to add color to a piece of paper, or like in this case, a canvas piece. Ooh, I really like that one. Okay, that's going to be fun to work with. Now let's see if I can get a nice print on this piece of white cotton here. It's going to carefully remove that. Doesn't have a lot of color to it, but I really like the little detail in it. I'm going to set all of these aside and let them dry, and then I'll come back and I'll show you how I'm going to create on them. I want to work a little bit more with these. Just try something a little different. I have a template cut out. I used it's a Dragonfly. I use the Sizzix Big die. It's just called Dragonfly. 663477 is the number on it. Just cut it out on a piece of cardboard. I'm going to trace around this, and I'm just using one of my heat erase pens for this. This is the Frixland by Pilot pen. I'm going to trace around this, and then I'm going to take it to my sewing machine, and I'm going to stitch this using a free motion. And then I'm going to just try to paint it, not with a paintbrush. See what happens. I'm just curious on how much it flows and how much it's going to wick and how blendable it is. Let me know in the comments if any of you have used this. I'm anxious to try it on silk. I think it would be really a cool look. Maybe just dye some silk ribbon or something. Okay, I'm off to my sewing machine and I'm going to stitch this using black thread. I had my camera all set up at the sewing machine and didn't have it on, so I didn't film actually the sewing part of this. But I did and I went over it and I just added some detail, and it's kind of wonky. I'm gonna take this to my iron now and get rid of the heat erase pen. You can see some of that on here. And then I'm going to just get my paintbrush out and see if I can just add some color to this. I don't know if I mentioned it or not, but I did put just a piece of scrap batting on the back of this. I stitched it in black, and my bobbin is also in black. I'm just going to take a couple colors here. I have three actually. I have the periwinkle, turquoise, and the magenta. Put a few drops in each one of my little spots here on my palette. I don't know if I should put some water on it first. I'm going to try without. I think this is going to just kind of go all over. It's very liquidy. Ooh, no, it's pretty controllable. Huh, this is fun. Ooh, yeah, and blends very, very well too. Just stick a little bit of water on it. Fun. It is going out the boundary a little bit where I added some water. Oh, I love these. Oh, fun, fun. They're so vibrant. This would really be fun on the front of a t-shirt. And then the directions did say to heat set it with an iron, and then it should be washable. I'm going to go ahead and finish up with this one just by adding some more color similar to what I've done. I trimmed it up. I'm going to do a stamping on this. I'm going to stamp some words on this, but I just wanted you to see now where I did add the water, that was really the only place it wicked out beyond the stitching. It blended really well. I just think they're really fun to work with. So again, these are the Dynaflow. These are by Jacquard, and I do know they have several different sizes and different, probably different styles and types. For the words, I'm going to use the archival ink in black. This is by Ranger, which is a waterproof permanent ink. And I'm just going to stamp the words be joyful. I'm going to put a border on this with just free motion stitching in black. I'm going to go to the sewing machine and do that quick. My feed dogs are dropped. I have my black thread in. My stitch length is at 0. My stitch width is at 0. I'm going to do a wavy line all the way around this, and then I'm going to go over it one more time. The paint is dry enough on this little flower impression. I'm going to stitch it with free motion stitching. Again, I'm using my black thread, and I have it on denim. It's much easier you need some sort of stabilizer behind this thin fabric. So the last one I did was batting, interfacing if you want, or some kind of tearaway stabilizer. But I'm going to use this as a patch, and so I'm going to be, you'll see, I'm going to put the denim on the back and then cut away some of this, the outline of this. I'm going to start in the middle and just work in the middle and then go around each of these little petals. This is going to be a simple one. I'm not going to add much detail to it. And I'm going to go around it one more time. I'm going to add just a little bit of detail on each of these, just in from the center. I'm going to add some fabric to it, just some fiber, and I've got some sparkly netting or tulle. And I'm going to just hand stitch these on and then maybe add some hand stitching elsewhere on it. I'm not going to show you that. I'll probably do it in front of the TV tonight. But I'll show you some pictures at the end. I hope it turns out. I love how artsy it is. And I'll probably turn this into some sort of, put it in a mat or a frame or something. But I want to do some more experimenting with the Dynaflows, just to add a little bit more to it. I really like how the patches turned out. This one has a lot of the detail from the flower itself. And this one too, you can kind of see it in there. I added a lot of stitches to this one. And I really love the Dragonfly. This stuff is so vibrant and just really, really pretty. This is just going to be a patch, probably put it on like a journal cover or something. So that's my idea on those. And now back onto this. I thought it would be fun. I just want to, like I said, just try to do some experimenting with this. I'm going to see if I can get a stencil, and I want to make it look like this is behind this. Let's see here. I don't know how much control I'm going to have on it. And I know that these are going to be more transparent. This is actually acrylic that's on here. I'm just going to play. I'll see what happens. You can still see some of the other colors underneath it, but you do see the image of the leaf. I want to try now to add some water to this center and then put some of this golden yellow on it and just see if it'll kind of go out a little bit. Just going to get some pins stuck in this until I get it hand stitched down. I'll share some pictures at the end, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this today. There's just something about playing with fiber and fabric and paint. I just really enjoy it. Bye for now.